welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how I was able to decorate our dining room for an amazing $87, and that's including most of the wall decor you'll see today. I am still in awe that I could transform our entire dining room for so little. Our gallery walls in various rooms throughout the house alone cost over $100 easily. So you can imagine how proud I was of myself that I spent less than that for an entire room. I've got a lot of amazing items to show you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with window treatments. Curtains can make such a huge difference in the ambiance of your room, and they're actually considered to be one of the most important fixtures of your home. So I was so grateful that I was able to partner up with OnlyYou, a seller from Amazon, for some amazing window treatments. I've had my fair share of experience with some cheap curtains before, some mediocre ones, and even ones that were $50 per panel. But honestly guys, these are my favorite thus far. They were made extremely well. The fabric is great to the touch, they're soft, and the stitching is perfect. And the large grommets make it really easy to pull the curtains back. They were basically pre-pleated by the way they were folded, so all I had to do was hang them up and they were good to go. They come in a multitude of colors and sizes, so there's something for every taste. There were so many beautiful shades that it was so difficult to settle on one. And it gets better guys, these curtains are actually thermal blackout curtains, so they do an amazing job of keeping both the sunlight and the heat out. And if that's not impressive enough, the price definitely is. These curtains usually start anywhere from $30 to $100 a piece, but they sent me a specific link to share with you guys, which I will have in the description box below. And I just checked it out for you all, and it looks like the panels are actually starting off at $13.99 a piece. I tried signing out of my Amazon account and not using that link, and the panels basically go back to their regular prices. So definitely take advantage of them now using that link, because I'm not quite sure how long they're going to offer them at that price. For that amount, they're basically a steal, and OnlyYou is my new go-to for window treatments. So moving on to the next part of my dining room decorations, the wall art. For the longest time, I knew I wanted to do a travel gallery wall, and our dining room is just a perfect place for one. Of course, you don't have to do a travel themed gallery wall, there's so many other themes out there, but I just wanted to show you guys how I did mine on a budget. The main focal point of our wall is this travel map that I put together last Valentine's Day for my husband. I'll have a link pop up in the top right corner for you guys if you want to know more about it. But it's something we already had, so I wanted to make sure I included it in this, as well as other vacation finds that we picked up during travel. I also needed some shelves for our souvenirs I couldn't hang, so I decided on these picture ledges from IKEA from the Moslanda collection for about $6 a piece. But as far as buying new decor, these are all the items that I purchased. I picked up some blank pieces that I could add my own personal touch to, as well as pre-made travel related pieces. And the best part? Everything you see here was only a total of $23. Yes, you heard that right, $23, and that's because I purchased everything at 100 Yen shops, which is equivalent to Dollar Tree back in the US. You guys just don't know how excited I am over this. You don't ever know what you can find at dollar shops, so make sure to check them out for fun, affordable pieces if you're wanting to do a gallery wall as well. I'm just going to do a quick overview of how I customize some of the pieces and do the full DIYs in different upcoming videos, just so this one doesn't get too long. So first up are these signs. One says Adventure Awaits and the other says Wanderlust. I created this look by making a stencil for my silhouette and painted it on the blank boards that you guys saw earlier. Each board only costs $1 each. You can get similar looks by using stickers as stencils instead, or you can handwrite your faces or words yourself, which is what I used to do before. Next one is this world clock that you guys are probably familiar with because they're everywhere. I think world clocks are just a great addition to any home. You can basically put them anywhere, not just a gallery wall, and they're just very classy and timeless. For my setup, I just got 3 small clocks from Daiso, and as for the city names, I just made these wall decals. Again, you can purchase letter wall decals from an arts and crafts store, Walmart, or Etsy. I've actually seen some pre-made city names at both Dollar Tree and Daiso before, so you might get lucky and find some there. Next piece is a framed wall art. I got the frame from Daiso, which I painted white. I also got the travel theme paper from there. I made these letter stickers out of my silhouette, but again, you can use some letter stickers from a Dollar Tree that come in an array of fonts and colors. The next one is probably the funnest to do. Again, these letters are from the 100 Yen shop, as well as the decoupage paper I used. It was really easy and the result is just amazing. This next one is an adventure fund jar, but rather than a savings jar, I'm going to use it as a storage for all of the different currencies from countries we visit. I just used an empty salsa jar and a map from the 100 Yen shop, which I attached to the jar. I used a label I already had that was also from the 100 Yen shop and used stickers for the letters. After I was done with all of my DIYs, I laid everything out on my table and pictured the arrangement of everything in my head and just started adding things piece by piece to the wall. I started off with using push pins so the items were easily removable if I didn't like where I put it. When I was sure of the placement, then I went ahead and replace the push pins with nails. Just play around with the arrangement until you get it to the way you like. On this shelf, I added a blackboard that lists some of the places that we want to visit while we're here in Asia, and I think it'll be really fun to mark them off as we go. I also added this set of salad tossers, which I added twine to dress it up, and I did the same thing with these postcards just to make it more put together. Here's the final look of the finished wall. As far as the dining table, I kept it really simple. I already had the cylinder vase, so I just added several large white roses to them from Daiso, so they were only $1 each. I love the really clean look they give off, especially for the winter time. So here's the final cost of everything. The curtains were $42. Even though they were complimentary for me, I went ahead and added in the amount I would have had to pay to keep the budget realistic. Next is the decorations from the 100 yen shops, the black IKEA shelves, and then finally the flowers. All of it totaled to $87. I'm still surprised that I was able to liven up an entire room for such a steal. Make sure to check out the link for those beautiful panels in the description box below before they go back to full price. I'm not profiting at all if you guys purchase them. I already got my curtains free in return of an honest review. I just want to make it clear that these window treatments are very great quality. Other than that, I hope you guys got some great ideas to make your dining rooms even more beautiful. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video.